Hey friends, it's Sammy here with Blue Feather Homestead. Welcome back. If you are new here to our channel, we are so grateful and happy that you stopped by today. I am making some homemade laundry detergent. I have made liquid detergent in the past, and today I'm going to make some powdered detergent. I know there's a lot of controversy going on with the homemade laundry detergent. Should you use it in your newer machine or should you not? I still use it in my machine. I've used it for years and I haven't had any problem with it. But you know, let's be honest, if there's something that happens and you can't get back to the store, then it's really nice to have this stuff on hand. So there are a few reasons why I started making my own homemade laundry detergent, and I will be quick before we jump into how to make it. I started doing this because, for one thing, it's better for you. Secondly, it's cost effective. Third is it's easy to store. Now, if there are, if you can't get to the store for some reason, for whatever reason, we were on lockdown for a while, anything could happen if you're stuck in your home or whatever. It's easy to store, okay? We are going to use bars of soap, and look how, small that is. I'm going to show you kind of what I have here in my basket, which just kind of sits in my laundry room. See all this soap in here? I keep it stocked. These are so inexpensive. These are like 99 cents a bar. The liquid soap that I make makes a 5-gallon bucket, which is concentrate. So you only use, use half water and half of the concentrate. So it's like double the bucket, okay? It's a lot of laundry soap, and it works great. It cleans your clothes, it smells fresh. And then there's the Felp-Naptha, which I'm going to use today. And I believe it was a little bit over $1 for a bar of this. There's Castile soap that you could use, bar soap. I don't have any bars of that right now. I have the liquid. I have a couple of liquids here. But anyway, there are some differences here. The Zote soap and the Castile soap is more vegan. They use coconut oils, kind of like vegetable oils, coconut oils, olive oils, and things like that. The Felp-Naptha has sodium tallate, I believe is how you say it, in it. And they use, which is basically fat from cattle and sheep and things like that. And it also has lye. So, I mean, you decide what's best for you and your family, what you want to use, if it's important to you, to have certain oils in there. I am going to use this today. We're going to use 2 bars. And so let's go ahead and get started. So I have laid a piece of wax paper here on the counter, and I just have the grater on top of it, and I'm just going to grate my soap on top of the wax paper here on top of my counter. She's got a bowl over here and this grater, and once I get done with this segment of the video, I will trade her out and let her use this one. I also wanted to show you how well this grates up here. Do you see how almost it's already powdery? This stuff works really well to grate up with the cheese grater. The Zote soap, it has thicker shavings and it's kind of like gooier feeling. So anyway, let's just continue. You want to trade? I'll do this to you. So this soap has been around for many, many years. And I'm not here to tell you what you should use, that you must use this soap, and this is the way you have to do it. I am just showing you the way that works best for us here on the homestead. So we are still getting after it. I'm like down to a little piece here. Watch your fingers. I wanted to show you how yummy that looks. It looks like a bowl of cheese, doesn't it? But it's not. So this is grated and it's ground up pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and put it into my Ninja blender, just because the fact that I do have a new washer, and it doesn't use as much water as the old washing machines did. And I want to make sure that it all breaks down. So I'm going to go ahead and just pour this into my blender. You don't have to do this, like I said, but I do because of my washing machine. I'm making a double batch today, but I'm only going to do 1 batch at a time in my blender. And I'm going to grind this up first before I put my washing soda in. Okay, now that that is ground up, the bar of soap is ground up into a powder, we're gonna go ahead and add our washing soda to this. We add 2 cups to a bar, okay? That's kind of the rule, but these are only 5 ounces. So if you use Zote soap, it's a little bit bigger. I think it's 14.5. So obviously you would add more soda, but rule of thumb, 1 bar of soap to 2 cups of washing soda. Now, I'm not a scientist, but I do want to tell you this, that washing soda has a very high pH level, making it an extreme alkaline, compound, and it's a very effective cleaning agent. Now, borax, on the other hand, the levels aren't as high as washing soda, and so it doesn't have the same cleaning power, as washing soda. But I do use borax. It is excellent in hot water. It's not so great in cold water, but it's excellent in hot water, and it's a detergent booster, and it helps like neutralize any smells or anything. So I do use borax. I have some here, and I'll show you a box of borax. I do use this, but I'll put it in separately than, just my regular washing powder. So I'll use that on husband's work clothes, and I'll use that on towels and things like that I use hot water. So we're gonna go ahead and add in our washing soda, 2 cups to a bar. And so there's 1. You don't wanna breathe in that powdery stuff flying up. There's 2. I'm gonna add just a tad bit more because I missed the full cup. So we'll go ahead and get that mixed up. So this is what I keep my powder in. I have on here 2 to 3 tablespoons per large load. I have that just as a reminder to myself. And then on here I have a scoop that says 3T, which means 3 tablespoons. I use about 2 to 3 tablespoons per large load, and I'll just sprinkle that in the bottom before I even put clothes in there, okay? And I also wanted to let you know that I do use vinegar for my rinse cycle. I use about a half a cup of white vinegar. And that might be why I haven't had any problems with my washing machine, because that will clean out any residue that your soap leaves behind or whatever that people are claiming is going on with their new washing machine. So I use the vinegar for my fabric softener, and then I also use hydrogen peroxide for my whites. I try to stay away from bleach. We have septic here on the homestead, and so I just try to use hydrogen peroxide instead of bleach. I wanted to show you the difference in space here. This is my liquid detergent, my Zote liquid. This is 1 bar of soap for that whole 5-gallon bucket. And like I said, this is concentrate. I use vinegar jugs, and I'll fill it up halfway with hot water, and then I fill up the rest of it with this liquid. So let me just show you. This stuff lasts forever. There's my liquid, and I still use this. I use this for delicates and things like that. But this soap here is the powder, to see the difference in size. So if you're trying to save on space, this is probably the way to go. This just kind of sits in the corner of my laundry room, and I do pull that out and use it. Actually, I already have a jug pre-made up. But anyway, this here is what I use for the powder. I'm putting the recipe down in the description below. I hope you guys give this a try, and we sure do appreciate you guys coming by. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.